Yo,
You good, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I saw you as I was scrolling. I was like, my man looks lonely.
I just joined.
You didn't take the week off for Eid al-Fitr?
Oh no, no, man. We have a lot going on, and a lot of my family's traveling, so I just yeah.
I spoke to the Algerians on Eid. A lot of inshallah, a lot of as we say in French, like may Allah te protège, may Allah protect you. A lot of
Hold up. So tell me more about your family. So my wife, she fucking loves Paris, and she has all these like Algerian and like North African friends there now. So tell me more. Do you have family in France still, or is this what's your guys' story?
My dad's whole family was born and raised in Algeria. We're Berber Algerian.
Okay.
And after
you guys do they speak what is it? I forgot what it's called. But like, are you guys you guys speak Berber?
We speak Berber, but it's interesting for audio. It is code switch. It is code switch maxing. It is generally French, Arabic, and Berber all in the same conversation. And after the war, my dad moved to France when he was like 20, and then a bunch of his family, a bunch of his like brothers and sisters moved over as well. And
so is this like the 60s, or because I like one of my like professors that was kind of a mentor, like Battle of Algiers, he was like it was a huge deal like that. Like we had to watch that a few times.
There's a new one that just did well at Cannes. I mean, it's not about that. It's about de Gaulle in World War I. But no, if I'm almost 40, that means my dad must have left Algeria 40 years ago. I was born in France.
Oh, the
he
war.
Had already
this is
been
like
in
the
France.
Civil War. You're talking about the Algeria. I forgot about that. They had like a crazy civil war later too. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's when a lot of the Berbers were pushed up in the mountains. So I guess my dad must have moved to France 50 years ago.
Damn, that's when my dad moved to America. He was in Argentina for a bit, and then moved to LA.
Argentina from where?
From Egypt. Yeah. So like at the time, Sebastian, like historically in America, immigration was they had like quotas. So for non-Western European countries, like there was like you had to be extraordinary, like you had to have some crazy scholarship or something. But there was quotas up until we had the whole civil rights era. Once the civil rights, I forgot the act was passed, there was also like an immigration act a few years later. So when did you say your dad came here in the 80s then to the US?
Oh, that's a good anchor. Yeah, if I was born in 87, that means we moved to the United States in 91.
Oh shit, okay. You were born in, sorry, my bad, I missed that. You say you were born in France?
Yeah, I have the right to an Algerian passport, but there's not too many benefits for it, so I won't be getting it. But I have a French one.
Fascinating.
You have Egypt?
No, I really want one, but there's a lot of work I got to do to get it. Yeah.
Sebastian, where were you born?
Mexico. I'm Mexican too. Yeah.
Which city? Which city in Mexico?
It's not a city. It's a town called Catemaco. It's on on an eastern state called Veracruz. Like it's just on the coast of the Gulf of Mexico.
And when did you move to Mexico City?
Oh, I was like maybe 1 or 2 years old, so I've been living here all my life.
Okay. Which I was gonna say arrondissement. Which zona are you in Mexico City?
Oh, I'm South Center on a play on a municipality. I think it would be called in English called Benito Juarez, which is basically just in the middle of the city.
Okay.
But geography here works weirdly because the center is it's not really in the center; it's on the northern side. But when the city was built, that was the center of it all. So the city just started like ramping up like crazy, and so I live on South Center, but it's considered South, but it's not really South if you look at the map.
Okay.
So it's kind of weird.
So hey.
Hey.
Guys,
Hey, miss you guys. We're talking about where Sebastian is living now. I'm looking it up. So you said Benito Juarez?
yeah, Benito Juarez.
Got it.
Next question coming from Yasser is: so what's the best pizza place in your?
So that's the funny thing. I was just in Mexico City like 6 months ago for the first time. I found a bomb pizza place. Actually, I had it like 3 or 4 times. It was that good. But hold on. I gotta pull up my other map. We so need screen share. Every time we use this, we get on a party. It's like I wanna pull up a map or some website or something. Sebastian, why did your parents move to? Why'd your family move to Mexico City? Like, what was the spark for that?
Oh, my dad's work mostly. He was computer engineering back then, and there was just no computer things back in the provinces of the country. It had to be in Mexico City, so that's why we moved. My mom studied communications, so she could basically find a job anywhere in the country.
Cool.
But honestly, I don't see myself living in any other part of the country. It's not that there are not nice parts to live in. It's just that I just like it here too much.
That's sick.
Also, what's that pizza place that you were visiting?
Okay, hold up. I gotta pull it up. I gotta open up my personal Google Maps.
Filipino Johnny Depp has joined the group chat. Did you guys see the sunglasses Milo was wearing when he went through customs?
No.
They were those like dark framed, like with like the see-through blue glasses. He's like, I don't know why customs stopped me. I'm like, you look like Johnny Depp in Blow. Like, I was like, is he with us? Like, I'm pretty sure I know that guy, but I'm not sure if he should be in the van type of thing.
So that's why.
How long were you stopped at security?
I would say around 15 minutes. I think Owen's much longer because he really had to stay. Like after I left the immigration, he stayed for I think another 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I really had to wait for him.
I saw Owen. We went to customs at the same, or he was right ahead of me, and he like turned and waved at me, and I looked at him like, this guy looks like a Secret Service spy. Like he's very strong, like he's very like, commanding presence. He like waved to me. I was kind of like, I'm not trying to get taken down with you, brother. Like I was like, they're gonna flag him. I just looked at him and I was like, they're gonna flag him. He just has like a kind of like a military posture to him, type of thing.
He could pass up as a secret agent. So
yeah, for sure,
100%. He's also very ambiguous. You can't really place him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. Sebastian, I'm sending you the place. It's called Pizza Roma.
Pizza Roma. Oh yeah, I know it. I don't think I've ever eaten there, but I know it.
I like to think I'm a pizza snob, but I really like Detroit style pizza. Like, and they do it really well.
We have yet to try Yasser's Detroit style pizza.
Dude, okay, so I'm thinking about like, so I'm like, okay, last was it last week? Sure, was it really last week that we were there? Damn, that feels really long ago now, but it was so fabulous. I'm like, what could actually make this better? So, we did the karaoke competition. Maybe we do a cooking competition. That'd be hard to pull off.
Ooh.
But that might be something fun. And then the other thing I was thinking is I love white elephants. That's like the if you guys ever done like the gift exchange
Yeah.
type of thing.
Oh yeah.
Like I think it's cool to walk away with like a what's the word, like an artifact or a relic, like something coming away with something like that, like it kind of like embodies the your memories onto like that thing. So yeah, I think like there'd be something like that would be cool.
Oh yeah. A special shout out to the Filipino crew that gave us gifts to everyone.
Oh, exactly. That's actually this is sparked by that 100%. I was like, man, this is amazing, but everybody should be having should have brought something. That's what I was like. I should have brought something. I'm like, hey,
Wish
why
you
we
guys
do the
had
white
something
elephant?
like this.
Mm.
No, they had that was my gift to the Filipino team.
Yeah.
Flag
It was really
tags.
touching. It's nice.
That's brilliant. I love that.
I gave them wallets.
When Faith gave me my gift, I thought like maybe I should have bought like some luchador masks on the airport. I just gave
Ooh, luchador masks. Nice.
That's fun.
That would be nice. I hope you get to use it. The little wallets and the notepads.
do it to commit crimes, and you can blame me. I don't care.
Speaking of Mexico City, that was also one of the recommendations that some people were suggesting, including me, for the next offsite.
Ooh.
How hard is it for I think I briefly looked up like visas from the Philippines to Mexico. Is it? Do you guys know anything about that?
I haven't checked.
Okay.
I haven't really checked.
So then-
But like if it's anything like the other Latino countries, I don't know. I think like Peru does not require visas for
Yeah, Peru.
Philippines. I'm not so sure about Mexico though.
We need visa for Mexico. I just checked it.
Okay.
Unless like we have a visa for other countries like US, Canada, the UK, or any Schengen country, we'll be good to go with Mexico. But unless we don't have that, we need a visa for that.
Got it.
Is there an embassy in Manila for Mexico?
That I'm not sure, but I feel like Mexico would. It wouldn't be hard to obtain a visa for Mexico because we're basically Latino.
We're the
cousins.
Mexicans of the
We're the
Asia.
Mexicans of Asia. So why would they deny us entry to that country?
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. But that Mexico is it's the Philippines of America, and that the Philippines is the Mexico of Asia. Like that's common because I have friends back in Scale which were from the Philippines. A lot of them from Davao, and they used to say the same thing. Like our countries are really similar, and when you start discussing it, you really find out that they are.
It's 2 hours. Was that?
That was mine. Sorry.
That would be nice to find out the more similarities, like, right?
Yeah. Even in food, like there were tons of food that have the same name because I would say like a lot of Filipino names in terms of food and even stuff everyday use were borrowed words from the Spanish or the Mexicans basically. So we're much like, although there were some that were lost in translation, so I wouldn't it meant differently now in Filipino when you compare it to the usual Spanish words.
Some curse words as well, right?
Yeah, even the curse words.
Curse words.
Your last name Lozano is very common here too.
Yeah. Even my middle name, Garay, it's very common as well, I think, in other Spanish or similar countries. So
Garay is like it's something that does happen, but I wouldn't say that it's more common than Lozano.
okay, so Lozano is much more common.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, I know that our techniques for making booze, like I think you guys have one with coconut that is very similar to how we make tequila from agave. So that's also something. Once we were discussing like our independence from Spain, and it was also very similar. I think you guys it was led by a priest initially or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Ours as well. So they are very similar countries. I would love to visit the Philippines one day.
You should come
should,
over.
Hell yeah.
Party. Sebastian is a party animal too,
Yeah, that actually surprised me.
right?
Oh, Sebastian is a party person, and that was nice. That was good to see, like just jumping and dancing.
True.
Yeah. Also, the vibes were right. Like it was pretty fun meeting everyone, and everyone was so cool. I didn't see Yasser singing or dancing, which was
Yeah, that's just not one of my, or either of those are not my talents. I'm really good at
You're
clapping my
mine,
hands
but-
for the people that I'm really good at that. Clapping my hands for the people that were showing up.
I'm terrible at dancing. I just imitate people at clubs, and then those things that I did there, I would repeat them in another instance until I can like imitate someone better. Like that's my whole shtick. I'm not a good dancer. I'm not a good singer, but it's fun. Like if I go to a wedding, I don't want to just stay in my chair for too long, right? Like I want to go have fun.
Yeah.
It's like,
Also, for the karaoke, I think people get nervous on the first song, and then the second one is just way easier.
I wish we had a second run. The Filipinos. I wish the Filipinos had a second run because I feel like we really
no, you guys
just
didn't. I forgot. about
fumbled
that.
so bad.
We were crazy. We were just
We just went crazy up there.
That was sick. That was sick.
we should have sung Love on Top. Like
Of course it is. Yeah.
higher and higher at each part.
Yeah. Like Lynn would have, nailed that singing like
Maybe.
all the way. Yeah, all the way through. Lynn would have nailed that. She's
True.
such a good singer.
I think the one that was having the most fun was Daryl, definitely.
Yeah, Darren. She was just all over the place and just
Oh my
asking
God.
everyone to drink.
I just hope that the hangover on the plane back wasn't that bad.
True.
There was some seat shuffling on my plane, and I ended up in a middle seat. Just some stuff happened, and the one like woman turned to me and was like, "Are you gonna be okay?" And I was like, "I'm hungover. Like it doesn't. I'm in economy. It doesn't matter where I sit." She's like, "Yeah, but you're a big guy." I was like, "I'm just gonna sit here and try to forget the next 6 hours. Like I don't care." I was just like this the whole time. I was just like, "I need to get off this plane."
One of the best advantages of being a short guy is that if it's a plane or public transport, you don't occupy too much space, so you're not as uncomfortable. Like, we don't have many advantages, but we do have them.
We're
should all
gonna
probably-
need, that'll need to be a clip. We have to clip that one. Let's see if we can get our clip to find that.
We should all check in on Leo. I think everyone was concerned about his flight back.
What happened?
Oh,
Just the fact that he was like tired. I think he was like thinking about not sleeping the last night type of thing and just going straight to the flight. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
he was on my flight back to Panama, and I had an issue with overlapping flights. And I told him how I solved it, and he went to the same customer service kiosk. But I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if he had any big issues.
I talked to him on Monday, so I think he was all right.
He's alive.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. We've seen him.
You should ask Milo what happened to him because the customs thing in Bahamas is just the tip of the iceberg.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Like,
happened?
I felt like somehow the entire trip was unforgettable in a good and a bad
A
way.
string of
There were just series of unfortunate events. Like, yeah, for starters, the customs that held me.
Yeah.
This
How long?
15 to 20 minutes. And then after that, when on our way back to here in the Philippines, I lost my phone. I dropped my phone in a vent beside my chair,
It
and
went
that
straight to the
vent
cargo.
went straight to the cargo area.
Wait.
So
In the airplane?
In
yeah,
the
exactly.
Oh,
In the airplane. So
wait.
the good thing about it is we had a 7-hour layover in the UK, so I had time to waste. We had time to waste to wait for them to retrieve that phone.
Like,
But
how does it even fall into the cargo area? How does
Yeah, I
that
don't-
happen?
you know what?
This is
Airplanes-
concerning
That's
on
the
so many
exact question I
levels.
had.
Can
Why
a
is the
baby
vent
fall through there?
open?
How big is this hole?
It's as big
What
as
scared me there is what if it goes straight to the wheels? So it had nothing to drop on, and then
Yeah,
my
right.
phone
That's
is
like
just somewhere in the UK.
so
But
stressful.
good thing it drops to the cargo areas. And so when we deplaned, I was the only passenger left. The Filipino, my Philippine Faith and the rest had to leave me because they can't wait for me. So
They're not
all the
allowed.
stewards had to surround me and ask me, "Oh, what happened? What happened?" And they allowed me to connect to the internet so I can find my iPhone using the app.
That's
And then I was like an iPad kid holding my iPad, trying to, you know, identify where my phone is because I can seem to, ring it using my iPad. So they had to call an engineer, and then an engineer had to come to the plane just to check and confirm that, oh, this is the cargo area. We'll be able to retrieve this one after 2 hours. And I was like, I just held on to his word, and then he told me, so where will be your next flight? So I'll be flying to Hong Kong in 7 hours, and that would be in the other terminal. So okay, we'll just see you there. So I held on to those
Very
words
vague.
without any guarantee. I didn't ask for any contact number, no anything, no even like I didn't even know his name, and I barely remember his face. So I was when we transferred terminals, I was really thinking so hard. But how do I find my phone? Like how do they reach out to me? So the initial impression was when you mark your phone as lost, you can leave your contact number. So that's what I did. So I was I waited for 2 hours, and then when I checked my phone again, I saw it moved location. So go, oh, they are able to find it. So I was just waiting for them to call me. I mean Lynn, because basically I gave Lynn's number, and then for an hour, no one was trying to contact me. And that's when I panicked because they should be reaching out to me by now. Someone has called Lynn's phone by now, but there were no messages or what. So I had to go to the customer service of British Airways and ask them, hey, so I lost my phone. And then I had to tell them the entire story. And then the lady just told me, oh, this will be marked for lost property. This will be posted after 24 hours in our website. Immediately, I told her, no, I don't have 24 hours to wait for this. I need my phone back because basically my entire life is on that phone. All everything is in my phone. So no, this is the only way we'll have your phone shipped to the Philippines. She's telling me these things without an ounce of empathy or what, just telling me, no, we don't, we can't, no, that's all. And I'm trying to make my saddest puppy face just for her to understand the situation. No, she's not even looking at my face. Just that, no, we can't do. Just wait for the. Okay, so I've basically given up, and then I had to return to the area to our lounge, and then I was just sitting there, and then Fate told me, let's go back and then try to find it ourselves because the fifth terminal 5 in London has basically divisions. So there's terminal 5A, 5B, 5C. So my phone was at 5C, and we are at 5A.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was under the oh, we can take a train so we can get there, but when we asked again the customer service, we can't do that because we have to go through security check. And after we had that very long talk with that customer service, I have come into like the acceptance of okay, I won't have any phone. I believe it for at least a week, and I even considered looking through new phones. Like, can I buy a new one? And then, like, no, not in this economy. So I
Yeah,
really
this is
accepted my fate and thought, okay, it is what it is. That's what's going to happen. And then, funny, when we received our gates for our next flight, it was in 5C. So I was like, maybe there's hope. I was still like,
Same gate.
yeah, yeah. Our gates would be on the same terminal where my phone is being held. So
Yeah. Held
I was
captive.
thinking that there may be a spot there or maybe an office where they surrender lost stuff. So that was just basically my heart is just pounding. Maybe there's still hope. I can find this, and then when we got to 5C, I started asking right away. Is there a place here where they hold lost properties or lost and found? No one gave me any answers, and I was just trying to curse like London is such a bad place. London is such a bad place. Like I really lost like all will
Let's say it's in
and
UK system.
uh, I was cursing London by that uh, point, and then I saw this ground staff walking towards me, and he's wearing a reflective suit. I slowly approach him. Hi, do you know of an area where they surrender lost stuff? And then he started smiling at me, and he was like, "Yeah, lost phones." He started with that, and like, "Yeah, I lost my phone." And then I started explaining to him, and then he smiled really wide. And then I looked at his face, and that's when
It
it
was the
dawned on me
guy.
that, yeah, it was the engineer that I talked to on the place. I really shouted, "Oh, you're the engineer!" Like exaggerated. I shouted at him, and then they were laughing. And then yeah, we were able to retrieve their phone, and then we just have to do some quick verification. So they asked my seat number in the next flight, and then they asked me to open the phone using my face or even my passcode, and then I was just happy. I was too happy. I forgot to take a picture with them because I should have done that.
Hundred
I should
percent.
have. Yeah.
Remember that face forever.
Yeah, I got it. I had to remember the face, but I was just so delighted. I was just so relieved that I was able to get my phone back, and then.
You sure he
But
didn't take
that
any selfies on it while he had it?
no, they didn't. And I really wish I had taken a picture with them, but honestly, that's not the end of it because.
No, wait. Are you joking me?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
joking me?
So after our trip to when we took our flight to the UK, it's a 14-hour flight. We had a very small window to our connecting flight. It's roughly around 30 minutes because uh, we deplaned very late. So we only have 30 minutes to our next flight. And we had a butler or a ground staff wait for us at the arrival so they can guide us through the fast lane. So everything went smoothly. We were just
Not
walking,
running.
in a quick pace. And then when we got to the to the part where we had to scan our boarding passes, my mind for some reason didn't scan. So and honestly, the staff from the Hong Kong airport aren't very helpful. They're very dismissive.
Oh damn.
Like they don't really care about tourism. Like
Damn.
they don't care a shithole about you. So when I was trying to ask for help, where do I go? My boarding passes go, hey, go to Iwan Iwan. And they were very gibberish in telling me the instructions, and I can't get anything out of them. I just remembered E1. So I had to go to that counter E1, and then the stuff from the E1 told me to go to E2, and that was a long way walk. So I had to run and then go to E2, and then they had asked me to go to E1 again.
Oh man, it's one of those.
Went to E1 trying to explain to them, my flight is leaving in 20 minutes. Please help me. I don't know what's going on. And then the staff told me, go to W1. I went back to the scanning area, scanned my boarding pass. Please, please, please. And then this one staff took my boarding pass and tried to scan it correctly, and it went through.
No way.
Okay, so all right, okay, I was able to go through the scanning process, and then they had to check my stuff, the security stuff, and then the butler who was waiting for us earlier was there waiting for me because he learned that I was left behind, and he asked me to run. To really run, and I was carrying a tote bag and a backpack that was really heavy. He asked me, run quickly, quickly. So I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. So I was really running because it was like the last 5 minutes before the last call. So I was panicking, but at the same time, my body is trying to catch up because we just had a 14-hour flight, and I'm really tired, and I'm really like, I'm feeling all sorts of emotion and anger. So he really like sped up and left me trying to run as if that's gonna do something about my situation, and shouting across like, quickly, quickly. And I feel ashamed because people are looking at me, and I was like huffing and puffing trying to catch up to him. And dear Lord, when we got to the gate, the steward was basically holding and calling my name, and here, Lozano, 49903. So, yes. And then when I entered the flight, immediately the door almost closed after me, and I sat down. I was just staring blank-mindedly, and sub. I
I'm
told
glad
myself,
we're gonna need a reenactment of the story.
like I will, like I was trying to calm myself down because I was really, really mad at the entire situation, like the entire loop of us going back home, and when they served food, that's when I started to calm down because something good to eat.
You're
It's
hungry
warm,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have
that
a
was
question.
just a lot to take in for our way back home. Then having a 40-hour flight in total, like that was just a lot for me. And I told Faith and all the others, I just wanna go home. I just wanna lay on my bed and sleep.
Welcome
Yeah.
home. Welcome home.
Yeah,
I'm glad you made it.
that was just but still I really enjoyed the trip overall. Sans that part, but yeah.
Sebastian, what were you
I have a
saying?
question. Yeah, I have a question. Would you rather deal with unpleasant and friendly airport staff or be kidnapped by Somali pirates?
Oh my god.
Kidnapped by the Somali
Kidnapped, yeah.
pirates. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. 100%. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
They would probably treat me nicer. They'd probably like give me tea. I mean, I'd be kidnapped, but at least they would give me respect. They might be empathetic, like, hey, we're
Yeah, and
sorry, we're kidnapping you.
they'll communicate to me better than the HK stuff. Honestly, like they don't
With
even make an effort
compassion.
for you to understand them.
Be compassionate kidnapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when when I arrived to Panama from Mexico City, I off-boarded like in gate 124, and I had to land. I had to wait my flight on gate 121, so it was just next to me, right?
Wow.
But like 25 minutes before boarding began, I'm like, I should have seen like Leo. I know was taking the same flight to the Bahamas. I knew Jeannie and Daryl were taking, but I didn't see them there. So I got like curious, right? So I didn't see any plane on the gate, and they should be starting to get ready. So I went and asked one of the dudes from Copa Airlines. I asked him like, "Hey, I'm just trying to check if I'm in the right place." And he looks at my tickets and he goes like, "You were," and I'm like, what do you mean I was like can you explain this? And he was like, yeah, they changed the flight. No, they changed the gate. And I'm like, to where, dude? Like, this is a pretty big airport. And he was like, oh, it's 200 and something. And so I had to sprint all across the airport to reach the actual gate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was really annoying. Like
That's crazy.
you're this close to have a very punchable face to it.
Yeah, I guess that's the theme. We had some punchable. There's a lot of punchable moments, but then there's also a face that you wish you never forgot, like Milo's savior, phone savior.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I have to jump, and let
Yeah,
me end this so we.